What's up, YouTube? Rob here, bringing you episode 4 of Detroit Become Human. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. We are picking things up here in the junkyard. We are Markus, following what happened last time we saw Markus. Whole stuff with Leo, Carl, and the police. It kind of ended up in a cliffhanger type thing. A shot was fired, then it went to black, and this is what happened. So we got basically shot, and we gotta try and fix ourselves and then leave the junkyard. We're not gonna be talking too much throughout this episode. We're gonna go like the beginning and the ends of each chapter and continue to do the next 3 chapters, so this one and 2 others. So I'm gonna cut out until we get to the end of this chapter and we get out of the junkyard and all that stuff. So I'll be right back.
Where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho! Please, please don't do that. I want to live. I'm begging you, please. End it. I don't want to live anymore. No, please. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Alright, so we successfully got out of the junkyard. We've repaired the parts of Markus that needed to be fixed. It's pretty straightforward. There's only like one thing I think that we missed here, but that's alright. Pretty short chapter. There's one part that we didn't find. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if we'll need it or not, but we made it and came back from the dead, so to speak. So we will move on to the next chapter here. I believe we play as Connor, and as usual, if you guys enjoy this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, turn on post notifications. We're gonna pick things up here as Connor. Looks like we have to talk to Amanda. She's, I think, one of the main CyberLife people and pretty much Connor's boss in a way. So once that dialogue starts, we'll cut out again and come back and give our thoughts on this chapter. So I'll actually do that now. Let Connor and Amanda have their conversation, and I'll see you guys at the end of this chapter.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Finding that deviant was far from easy. You showed great skill in your investigation. But you knew deviants could be unstable. You should have been more cautious.
I thought I could make it talk. It was a judgment error.
Never mind. I'm sure you'll be more careful in the future. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
We really need the forensics.
Alright, I'll chase it up.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
Fuck, look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive. Could have got somebody out of the android if you hadn't fucked it up. Never seen an android like you before. Model, are you? Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you. Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on! I gave you an order.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way, because next time, you won't get off so easy.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android authorized to play an active role in criminal investigation.
What? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
They're going to destroy me. It's probable. They have to analyze your biocomponents. They need to understand what happened. I'm going to die.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry! I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
We really need the forensics.
Alrighty, so we talked to Amanda, we waited for Hank, stuff kind of escalated there at the end. We learned some more information about Hank as well by looking at the stuff on his desk. We unlocked a couple things that may be useful later. Android, slave, Carlos's android self-destructed in the cell, so things went a little different there. Those will come into play later on. We're going to do one more chapter, and that one is as Car. We are picking up after we escaped Todd's house, and we were staying at the motel. So again, I'll chime back in at the end of the video once we complete this chapter.
Alice. Wake up, Alice.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel?
I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
The police are on our trail.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
You've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Shit, that's them! Stop! Quick, call it in!
We saw them headed for the train station.
They're over there!
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
fuck. That's insane. Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Are you okay?
Okay, so that mission went in a lot of, or one way that, of many that it could have went. We avoided Connor, we played as both in this chapter, which was pretty awesome, I think. We were able to escape the other side, and I assume all the stuff on the bottom was if we didn't botch our attempts at using the umbrella as some cover when that cop saw us, and we would have escaped and whatever, and would have been okay, at least for the time being. So these are all the choices that we made and all the other choices that could have happened. So we only completed 27% of this chapter. This is one I'll definitely go back to another time after we finish the walkthrough. Yeah, there's a whole section on the bottom. I don't even know how we get to that. Let's see. So Connor investigates Marcus, or investigates the supermarket, not Marcus. He's not in this chapter. Karen Alice in the street. Alright, so that's a lot of ways this could have went. But we escaped for now, but that's where we'll end. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Detroit Become Human, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see everybody in tomorrow's video.